Okay, to pour the good handle, the first thing you need to pay attention is get a nice coil, nice clay, and then you roll a nice coil, even coil. You want to win it at the beginning, so make sure you roll your coil nice and even. And usually I roll my handle, one side a little bit thicker, one side a little bit smaller, because you get to choose the section that is fitting the body of your mug. So you have the choices, okay? That's why I usually dip one side a bit thicker and the other side a bit smaller. And if you cannot roll a good coil, you might want to find a wooden board or something that you can roll it on, something like that. It will be more even. Okay, so that's one other tip for you if you want to roll a good coil. And then you make your coil flat. See that it's almost there. You almost have the a nice handle already. And now get a bucket of water. Okay, it's very important that you want to add a lot of water. All right, so when you pour, your finger, I'm using my right fingers. Okay, your fingers is kind of forming like the shape like this. So the clay is passing through the fingertip. Okay, you're holding that, passing through the fingertip. So when you pour, you want to pour this way. And make sure it's slippery, otherwise it's very easy to break. You want to put a lot of water on your clay and also on your hand, on your fingers. Make it wet. And then when you pour, you see that my hand is forming like that. When you pour, you want to pour all the way down, okay? Down to the tip. You don't want to stop in the middle. If you stop in the middle, the tip is going to grow too big. So pour it all the way down. Right, and when you pour, you see that the finger, when you're forming like that, one side is thicker and one side is smaller. So you want to alternate it, okay? You switch side so that the both edge will be even, okay? So you pour one side a couple times and then you want to switch it and then pour from the other direction. Right, so that's good. And then usually I like to put my finger mark, the thumb mark, so that they get put more character to the handle. So usually I would get a mark. Some people do put the finger mark in the middle, but my personal preference, I like the middle part a little bit thicker, the outer part, the edge a little bit thinner. So it's for the look. It's my personal preference. It's up to you. Okay, so for putting the finger mark, the thumb mark, you want to put something behind it and then use the thumb and you pull like that, okay? Pull from one side. So the right hand side is a bit thinner now. And then I'm gonna pull on the other side too. Put the hand behind it and then put my thumb there and pull, okay? Left, right, left, right. Make sure it's slippery. Right, so that's the handle. Okay, now it's kind of wet, so the only way to do it is hang it on the edge of the table or the edge of the wheel. The ones that get a little bit firmer, actually you can come back maybe 1 hour later, and then maybe you can bend a loop and then let it. Now it's a little bit too wet, okay? But once a little bit firmer, the water vapor out, you could just hang your handle like that, okay? So you are forming a small curve, but now it's too wet, so I wouldn't do that now. I would just hang it on the edge of the wheel. Right. Okay, now you see me pulling the handle. I'm gonna hang it on the edge of the wheel, and you see that this is gonna be, when I'm bending the handle, this is gonna be the top. But when I'm hanging it, actually I'm hanging it upside down. So this part is the top portion usually dry a bit faster than the bottom side. So if you have more moisture, when you bend it, the possibility of getting cracked is less, okay? So that's why I'm hanging my handle like that. And now it's too wet to attach it, so you have to be patient and wait. So usually before I trim my mugs, I pull my handle first and let it sit on the edge of the wheel. And then after I finish trimming all, then probably the handle is ready and a little bit drier, the stem dryness stage, then I will be able to attach them easier. Okay, I will show you how I attach it to it. But now, for now, I'm just let it sit for a couple hours, I would say.